So guys, welcome back to another Evo video. Currently washing the Eclipse and the Evo because they've been sitting outside for quite some time. But today is a progress video and I'm excited because I ordered a bunch of parts. A bunch of parts came in and hopefully we have this thing pretty much up to around 85 to 90% done. Now, the issue is that Mitsubishi Owner's Day 2024 is in 3 weeks and a half. So the goal is to make it to the event. Hopefully we can. As far as right now, I'm just gonna finish washing the cars. We do have a Cars and Coffee event that we're gonna be taking the Mitsubishi 3000GT VR4 with tomorrow with a couple buddies, and it should be fun. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. The neighbors at like 6:30 in the morning with a Honda. Things beat, bro. Beat. Miguel doesn't even know what side his gas tank's on.
Morning. What'd you use, AutoZone? Okay.
No,
No warranty? Clean. I washed it yesterday. This is better than a Supra, bro.
it's pretty much identical, bro. Pretty much identical to the print.
Damn. What up? Oh, I smell that E. Yeah, that hood is top notch. It's like OG vibes with that. New skirts or what?
Yeah.
So you got a new hood.
Is the jeans work right here?
No.
Did you change the wing too?
No. There you go.
Oh, you put respats on so it looks a little bit. That's probably why, dude.
This is a 93, right?
93.
Did they go for like 70?
Depends.
Well, like,
Yeah.
obviously, like,
All depends
not
on
TRD,
miles.
but like this exact trim.
And Steve fashionably late.
No, just like
It's perfect. When the 3000 gets more attention than the Supras.
Supra's overrated.
What's a legacy? Evo 10. What is this? LPF ones, carbon hood, hood dump. Cars and coffee's over. Let's go get some breakfast and then we'll go work on the Evo.
Started.
Dude, I haven't touched it.
You gotta swap the nut, remember?
The broken sensor.
That goes on the manifold, right?
Video.
Yeah.
Because remember we're
I fart. Hold on.
like making a
I heard that.
Alright, ready?
Wait, what the fuck is
Damn, bro, it smells.
Look
Look at this.
Like the 3000 GT?
JDM points right here.
Hell yeah. Oh, we gotta hook up power
AutoZone.
steering.
AutoZone special.
There you go. Jeez. It's just gonna be a bitch to get to that, huh?
So I got an OEM badge that we're gonna be putting on the Eclipse bumper later on. Part number MB814979. And these are all the OEM bolts and nuts for the drive shaft.
Alright, we'll put it on now.
Yeah. These are for your front mounts.
Oh, yeah, it is on.
So you know how you could like kind of damage the fins on your radiator and your front mount? This kind of straightens them out again.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I got this hose right here, but then something had to get tightened. Damn, bro, so you know you're getting old.
We'll have to get tight.
My boy's in love.
Love at first.
I wish someone looked at me like
Take her home, bro. She's annoying sometimes. Alright, here's the part numbers for the drive shaft nuts and bolts. Dude. What?
Oh, there you go.
Alright, we'll get down here with Gene. Here you go, Gene. Dude.
Spider recording now? Oh, okay. Let me grab
Something real quick.
Hey! Gotta push these guys up. Call the damn dog.
I'm not even ready.
You're like 90% there. That should be good. Alright, so we got the drive shaft on, we got the drive shaft aligned. It's 4 12mm bolts and nuts that you guys have to tighten, and the drive shaft should be on.
Yeah, unless you bolt that down.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know where the bolts went for this guy.
Oh, wait.
Alright, so we have some Cusco braces that we're gonna go ahead and install. So if you line it up to the bottom of the car, I think you'll be able to see, and the bolts should be on there. So all we gotta do is take them off, and
Where does this go?
it goes like right by the subframe in the front. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What are we doing?
Good. So see how I light this up with the 4 bolts?
Yeah.
So for this, the only question I'm having is these have to go somewhere on the sides.
I have this ratchet right here.
So
You're trying to find out where that one goes?
yeah, because this is gonna mount, and this is for this bolt. But where is this going to mount at? But yeah, you just gotta take these bolts off and then put them back on like this.
Okay.
And break it.
Nah, it don't have a lot of torque.
Nah.
Let's stop.
As I said, this ain't gonna break this, bro. I need to break these. I think these are gonna be pretty hard.
Think so?
I don't know.
Oh, you got it, bro. We know you got the muscles.
Say it right here.
Gene's the buffest one here, bro. You know about that.
And he don't hit
The only thing is,
And
is
you don't
that
hit the gym, bro. You just got the genetics.
okay, go back up a little bit. I just want it to be like hitting it physically.
Alright, so the starter looks really beat and corroded. We're just gonna go ahead and test to see if it spins.
I don't know why it's not spinning though.
It probably doesn't work, no? So I'm gonna go ahead and double check the starter
watch it 'cause I
because
don't
apparently we're
understand
testing it right and it's not spinning, so
long as
it
it's
might
going in,
actually be
right?
bad due to the oxidation. So
Okay.
I'll go test that later today, and if I have to get a replacement, I'll go ahead and do that. Got these rubber grommets that go inside the bay.
Alright, I'm getting this ACD line.
This goes right here, and these go right here. I'll figure this out. Alright, so got more stuff out. We're gonna go ahead and install the cross member. I have this more mount on it, but I want it to match with the other torque solution one.
Alright. I think it's the same way either way.
Put it up there. Yeah, put it up there. Yeah.
I know, right?
And then I got
you thought
the
you
two
found it.
front ones and the back one right here. As you guys can see, the front cross member is on there. All we gotta do is attach this to the transmission and have all 4 motor mounts officially on. We're having issues lining up the front torque solution motor mounts. We tried test fitting the old one that was on there, and it's the same issue. Either we bolt down the OEM brackets and the mount itself sits too low, or we bolt down the mounts and then the bracket doesn't line up. So alright, so we're gonna wait. I looked up on the Evo forums, and apparently if the car is up on jack stands or up on the air, the chassis might be flexing, which is causing the fitment issues. So we're gonna wait. So this just bolts down to this. We'll make some adjustments to make sure this is good, and we're good to go. All I did was feed the cable through here. It's in the details.
It's in the details, low key.
Oh no, you're putting in the. Okay, I see.
Well,
I thought you were gonna put it on the back one.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off by using some aluminum brightener and just send it off a little bit, taking off that coupler. Obviously the plan is to get a brand new front mount down the road, but you guys can kind of see how much they brighten it up just for that. So they got the oil cooler on. Gene's trying to figure out the power steering situation, but
yeah.
what's going on with that?
So he has an STM reservoir
Yeah,
that is missing a
like the brass fitting on the bottom.
yeah. So
To attach what?
And then we're missing a hose that connects from here to the reservoir, and then looks like the line on the bottom to something else. So we're in the process of that with this. So we'll get all that figured out later.
Yeah.
And then the oil cooler lines. So it's just hooked up, but it's not. The lines are not hooked up yet.
Right.
And then we got to do the starter.
Well, I need to get a
Yeah.
replacement.
So we'll get the new starter and then test the alternator
Right.
before we put those in.
Throttle cable's on.
Throttle
We gotta
cable's
figure
on.
out the front motor mount situation.
Yep. So once we lower it, we'll put the new mount on. We put the radiator back in, hook up the hoses, connect some sensors, and kind of just fill in some things that are missing. So
Yeah.
like the vacuum lines and.
You think it'll be ready for mod? What are your odds?
Yeah, if you don't go out.
I'm going out.